Hello, and welcome to another Monday live stream. Now, today I am going to be talking about how long should your social media videos be. There is loads of information out there saying, oh, the optimum time is 3 minutes, 3 seconds, all loads of different varying expertise out there. But so today I'm going to run through exactly how long your social media videos should be, and also some top tips on how to create engaging videos to keep people watching for longer. Okay, so if you're watching on YouTube, please do like this video and subscribe and say hello in the chat. Ask me any questions as we go along. This is for you. This is for your time to ask me any questions. If you are watching on Facebook, do give me a wave and say hello, and ask any questions in the chat. Do leave your name if you've not clicked on the StreamYard link, though, if you're watching from Facebook, because I won't know who you are otherwise. Oh, hi, Phil. Thanks for saying hello. Thank you. Okay. Oh, Amanda, afternoon. Hello. Okay, so I'm going to be giving you in these videos some really interesting statistics, and right at the end of the video I'm going to tell you the optimum time that the professionals say we should create for our videos. Okay, hi Paul, nice to see you. Oh, we've got quite a few live ones today. Thank you. Thanks for saying hello. Okay, right, videos. So why should we be doing videos? Well, I've just been looking at some statistics actually from this year compared to last year, and even I was surprised, to be honest. Even I was surprised at videos. So I just thought I would give you this one statistic that made me go, oh my goodness, it really is important as video. Did you know that there has been a 63% increase in businesses using video now for marketing as there was last year? So basically now 81% in 2020, 81% of people have been using video for their businesses to promote their visitors. That's a massive 63% increase since last year. Even I didn't know it was that big. So this is why we really need to be thinking about video when we're doing our businesses. And I know a lot of us shy away and go, no, please, not video. But again, video doesn't need to be your faces. Don't forget, it can be video in different processes, different things that happen in your business. It doesn't necessarily have to be you talking into the camera. Okay, so I'm going to be running through some of the optimum times on each of the different social media platforms. Okay, how it works, how do videos go viral, how do they go viral, and why it works. Okay, but interestingly as well, some statistics, I'm looking at my notes now and I'll tell you why in a minute, but 97% of marketeers agree that video content does help increase sales of products and services. Okay, so really important. Okay, so Paul says he's a professional. good, graduate professional. Right, okay then. So the predictions for the future is that in 2022, 82% of internet traffic is going to be video based. I mean, that is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, the video options on your phone, mobile phones alone, are just phenomenal. Okay, and now 78% of people actually watch videos online every week, which is quite interesting. Particularly during lockdown, a lot of people have been watching videos. Okay, so basically, Paul, no, it's not going to be an innuendo-tastic live stream today. It's going to be full of top tips on video, okay? Right. Okay. Now, before we start, I just want to say that when you are creating video, it vastly depends on your audience and what you're trying to achieve as to the length that your video should be, okay? Generally speaking, if you are doing a quick video in your newsfeed of your social media, it doesn't matter if you're on Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram or Facebook, the shorter the better. However, if you are creating a live stream video such as this, or a pre-recorded video that is teaching and giving value to the audience, then you can get away with a longer video. But you've got to get that value across straight away. Okay. Basically, the average attention span with people is 8 seconds. So if you haven't captured people within those first 8 seconds, then they're likely to switch off. Okay. If they switch off, that's it. You've lost them. They're not going to come back again. So you've got 8 seconds to grab their attention, tell them what you're going to be providing, the value you're going to be providing in this video, the entertainment, whatever purpose, and then go for it. Okay. Right. So it's with regards to each of the social media platforms, they all have different lengths of video. Okay. So if we're looking at Facebook, you've got 240 minutes available. That is a very long video. I would not suggest you do a long video like that. Okay. Generally speaking, on Facebook, if you are doing a Facebook pre-recorded video, so not like a live video that I'm doing now, but a pre-recorded video, you want to be getting under 2 minutes. Okay. That's really important. And I'm going to tell you why in a second. I know Social Media Examiner, which is a big American-based social media advice company, they basically used to do long videos on Facebook. And last year they took those off Facebook and put them onto YouTube because they were not getting the video views that they wanted for long video. So now it's all about short videos really on Facebook. You can get away with it while doing a Facebook Live, like I'm doing at the moment, but for shorter videos, less than 2 minutes. And why? Why less than 2 minutes? You've got to understand how it works, okay? So when you do a video on your social media, that social media channel is monitoring how long people are watching your video for, okay? So it's watching how long people are watching your video for. So if you've got a really short video, you've got people with an attention span of 8 seconds, and you've got maybe, a 30-second video. If you grab the attention straight in those 8 seconds, generally people will hang on for 30 seconds and watch the full video. That is the majority of people watching for 100% of that video. That is classed as a fantastic video because people are watching to the end. Okay. Whereas if you posted a much longer video, say an hour, and those same people were captured within 8 seconds, but then lost interest and started to tail off after maybe 20% of the video had been aired, then that's classed as not a very good retention rate on your video. So therefore, the social media channels will say, oh, actually, we won't share that video quite as widely with lots of people because they weren't that interested. People soon lost interest. That is why a short video is the best way to a short length video is the best one to put on your social media because you want people to watch the full amount. Okay. And again, at the end of this video, I'm going to be sharing some tips on how to keep people engaged and captured in your video so that they do watch to the end. Okay. So Facebook, you've got 240 minutes, but I would just suggest under 2 minutes. Twitter used to be just 30 seconds, but now you've got 2 minutes and 20. Your videos can be 2 minutes 20 on Twitter, but again, keep them short. It depends what you're sharing. If you can share some vitally interesting information in 30 seconds, keep it to 30 seconds. But if you're sharing some tips, advice that's really concise, and it needs to be about two minutes longer, then do it for 2 minutes. Again, social media is about testing your audience and seeing what keeps people engaged. Okay. Instagram, you've got 60 seconds on your Instagram videos, unless you're on IGTV, the TV Instagram channel, whereby you've got 10 minutes. However, evidence has shown that just 26 seconds gets the most engagement on Instagram. So 26 seconds are really, really short. Okay. YouTube, it has been shown on YouTube. Obviously, YouTube, you've got about 12 hours if you want. I could waffle on for 12 hours on social media, no problem, but I don't think I keep people interested for that long, okay? So YouTube, you've got 12 hours. However, YouTube, generally speaking, it depends on your audience, 6 to 8 minutes long. So if you're doing a video, 6 to 8 minutes long does really well on YouTube, because YouTube is the video platform. People go to YouTube to watch videos. They expect to see longer videos than you would on your other social media channels. Pinterest. Don't know if any of you use Pinterest. Fantastic for retail. Fantastic for driving traffic to your retail, to your website, to your shopping cart. Fantastic. You can get 30 minutes on Pinterest. But again, it depends on what those 30 minutes contain. So again, think about these videos. LinkedIn, you've got 10 minutes in total length. But again, is 10 minutes going to capture your audience for that long? It really depends on what you get. And you can get such different results on your social media channels. It's all about testing your audience and what they want. Really understand what you want to get across on the video and what value it is to your customers. Always have in mind, think of your customers first. What do they need off you? And you provide that in your video. Okay. So some top tips then. Top tips on how do we keep people watching our videos. First of all, first top tip is plan. Plan it ahead. As you can see, I have got some very organized scribbled notes here. I do this for every single live stream that I do. I plan what I'm going to tell you. I'm thinking about what value I can give you that's really going to help you with your social media. So whatever you're doing, plan it ahead and really think about your audience, okay? Now, once you've got your video, it can be a live video or it can be a pre-recorded video that you then edit afterwards. It doesn't matter. But do think about in the first few seconds, because you've just got that 8-second window of opportunity, you need to get to the point straight away, okay? Straight to the point about what you're going to be talking about and what you're going to be providing in this video, okay? Get straight to the point. What value is this to your audience? Once you've provided that value, they're then hopefully going to want to stay on to the end, okay? The next bit then is keep eye contact. I see so many people doing videos and they look at themselves. Okay, so I'm looking at myself now. I'm looking at myself as I'm doing my video. However, that's not engaging with you, is it? Because I need to look straight at the camera. I am making eye contact with people in the video. If you don't make eye contact, it's not quite as engaging, okay? So do look straight into the camera. And you might notice in my videos, and even when I do presentations, for those that have seen me do presentations in person, I use my hands a lot. And people have taken the mickey out of that because I'm always like this. But it has been known, evidence shows that if you show your hands in the first few seconds of your video, it actually creates a little bit of trust with your viewers. So again, do use your hands. Whereas if you hide your hands like this, now you might be wondering what I am doing behind my back. So again, it builds up that trust by showing those hands. Okay. Don't have anything too distracting in the background. So if you're doing your video, make sure the video is on your object that you want to showcase. So if you're showcasing a product or it's a person speaking in front of the camera, really keep that central focus to that product and don't try to have too much of a busy background. Mine's a bit busy, it's a bit messy today. But yeah, don't have too much of a bit of a background. Okay, too much in the background. Don't be distracted. We don't want to distract our viewers from the point that you're trying to get across. So the other thing then is smile. Lots of smiles and be energetic as well. There is nothing worse than watching a video of a live stream where people just go like this. Okay, now my next good point is this, and don't share your hands and don't do that. So again, it's dull. It doesn't engage the audience. You've got to be a little bit more theatrical and a little bit daft, as I can often be. So, oh, thank you. Someone likes my wee sheep. Thank you. That's my wee sheep. So this sheep, interestingly enough, This sheep has been painted by my daughter in lockdown, and it's got a little Twitter bird there, just at the top in the tree. That's a little Twitter bird. So she's done it all around my brand and design, which is quite nice. And then the sheep here, oops, that side. Oh, this sheep here, actually, I got from a really nice local glass creator. It's got little sheep, so it's quite nice for my branding. So thank you. Well, thank you for that. Okay. So, oh yeah, Paul said, good point, actually. I've gone against my advice to you all. Once you see the sheep, you can't unsee it. Exactly. I should not have done that. I should not have done that because now the attention has been taken off the purpose of this video. However, there is a reason I did that, and that was a great prompt to, I'm not sure who said that because you didn't put your name, but a great prompt leads me on to my next top tip, is that with your video, more and more moving into the future, we've got to be a little bit more personable in our videos, a little bit more about who are us, who are the people behind the business, being a little bit more informal and creating a rapport with the audience and telling our stories, which I did then. Told you a little bit about what my daughter had been up to and how she created this gorgeous picture for me. So again, really connect with your audience by sharing a little bit of information about yourselves. And being a bit more personable. So telling stories in your videos is fantastic and creates really good rapport with your audience and keeps them engaged. Okay, so the next top tip then is with videos now on your social media, you can create thumbnails. Because have you ever seen, oh, it's Angela. Oh, thanks. Nice to see you, Angela. So Angela is our orchards expert. She's an expert on orchards. Nice to see you. So my next top tip then is videos. So have you ever scrolled through your social media and it doesn't matter what platform you're on and you're scrolling through, unless it's Instagram because that automatically plays, but you're scrolling through. So if you're on Twitter and you're scrolling through and there's a video and it's like this. Yeah, or it's like this. And that's because that social media platform, someone's uploaded a video and they've just, it's automatically captured one of the screens in the video. And it doesn't look very enticing or very, it doesn't encourage you to watch that video. So I would always suggest create a thumbnail. So if you have a look on my YouTube channel, you see all different thumbnails for all the different topics I do. Otherwise, I would have very strange facial features that were frozen because YouTube had chosen that thumbnail for me. So again, do create a thumbnail that captures your audience's attention and tells them exactly what you're going to provide in your video that's going to be of use to them. Okay, you need to want them to watch your video. Okay, or simply, if you can't create a YouTube, can't create a nice thumbnail, I generally use Canva to create my thumbnails. Just take a nice picture at the beginning, and you can either add it on at the beginning of your video. For those that can edit your videos, you can do it very easily on your phone, or most social media channels such as certainly Facebook and LinkedIn, you can actually create and select a thumbnail for your video before you put it live. So that's a really good way to do it. Okay, now at the beginning of your video, and I think I've mentioned this before, make sure you tell people what you're going to talk about. Okay, so, and also give them some tips about what you'll be covering at the end. So at the end of this video, I've got the optimum length of video that is recommended if you generally want to create videos across a number of social media platforms. Okay. Oh, Phil likes Canva. It is very good, Canva. And again, if you don't know how to use Canva, I have a video tutorial on my YouTube channel. So again, I'll put this in the link probably above this video. So you can have a look at that as well. So Canva is fantastic. Right then. So my last tip actually, before we move on to the finale, my last tip is use clear and simple language. Nobody likes to watch a video which has got industry acronyms in there, that's using industry language that those people that are in the industry understand it, but the rest of us general minions, sit there going, what do they mean? Because generally speaking, the majority of people will just not ask if they don't understand what you mean. They will just kind of think, oh, well, hopefully maybe I'll figure what that is at the end. But the worst, you know, generally speaking, you use loads of acronyms, people switch off. They're not interested. They completely switch off. So use simple language. Keep it really simple. Remember, people don't know as much as you know. So keep it really simple. And talk in the language of your audience. So if you're talking to, you know, you're trying to attract young kids, if your products and services if you're selling toys, for example, like that, you know, you need to use their language. But then if you know, your products and services are aimed at the older generation, again, you're not going to use, you know, the language that they use at the moment, like sick and I don't know. The language my kids come out with, honestly, I have to get them to translate for me. I just don't know. So again, think about your audience and what language they use. Okay. So again, those are some of the top tips. But the most important thing is keep it simple and keep it real. It can be really informal. You know me, you guys know me. My videos are really quite informal. So keep it very simple. So what is the optimum length of video that you should do? So if you're creating a video and you want to put it across all your different social media channels, then I would suggest it needs to be less than a minute if you can. Okay. But generally speaking, 2 to 4 minutes. If you want to put it across everything, 2 to 4 minutes is brilliant. Obviously, you might not be able to post it onto Twitter, but 2 to 4 minutes, generally speaking, is a great length of video, okay? But if you want to post it across all your channels, then keep it to less than 60 seconds. So if you've got a video that you just want to post out on all your social media, keep it to less than 60 seconds. But it's your audience. There is a caveat here. It is your audience. Your audience will understand and you understand your audience better than anyone else. Every business can book the trend. These are, generally speaking, advice. You have to test it. Test different lengths of video, test different types of video, and test, and look at your data and analytics. Your audience will be able to tell you what they prefer if you look at the analytics, because you will be able to tell when they switch off. So that is my advice for you on video length. Keep it simple, keep it short. So next 3 weeks, I'm not actually doing any live streams because I'm taking some time out, and it's my mother-in-law's 70th next Monday, so I'm not around. However, I am going to be posting some really great video tips on there, which are going to be really short. You'll be pleased to know. So each Monday, I am going to be posting out some really good video tips. And then we're back on Monday, I think it's Monday the 24th of August, where Andrew Collier is going to be joining me as my guest for that live stream. And we're going to be talking about why you should have a really good headshot for your social media. And he's going to be sharing some really great tips on how to do your own headshot and what to look for and how to create a fantastic one. Okay, so please do join me back live on the 24th of August. And I might have a bit of a tan then, because I'm actually going camping, so that'd be nice. If you are watching on YouTube, please do give this video a like if you found it useful, and do subscribe to my channel for lots of hints and tips on social media and how-tos. And thanks, guys, in my Facebook group. Thanks for watching today. Thank you for all the lovely comments. And I will see you all again live on the 24th of August. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.